Yo, how's it frickin' going, dude? How's it going? How is it hanging, gamers? Hope you guys are doing well. So, I showed off this level a little bit ago. Probably gonna be a shorter stream today because I have a video to edit that has... Oh, what the heck? That's crazy. Okay, well, I have a video to edit that I made a bunch of small levels for, but I guess they're all gone. Oh, wait, nope, here they are. Anyways. So, I did a practice run of this, like, 2 streams ago. And a lot of people in the chat were saying that they thought it was, like, just a high-end insane demon. I disagree. I think it's a low-end extreme still. But, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be practicing... I'm going to be learning the level, doing some practice, and... I'm going to be making some slight buffs to the level, and then off stream today I'm going to give this version back to the person who created the level and ask them if they're okay with those buffs. So, we're going to see how it goes. I think this level's cool. That's why I want it to be an extreme demon. So, we're going to... maybe ask beforehand. Well, no. So what they said, I asked, are you opposed to making the level any harder? And they said, I don't mind as long as the buffs make sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a second version with some buffs, and then I'm gonna give that to them and say, do you think these make sense? I can't ask them in real time because they're not online. I'm pretty sure that Chloe lives in the UK, so it's like 11 p.m. or something there. So yeah, Chloe's not opposed to buffing the level, but the buffs have to make sense. So I'm just gonna make some buffs, and we're just gonna see if Chloe thinks they make sense afterwards. I've attempted to place down start positions. I'm using smart start pause. I don't really know the exact game modes I'm supposed to be. I'm just gonna hope that these are accurate enough. And yeah, so this is gonna be a short stream because I don't anticipate it'll take me super long to learn this level. And also, I have a video to edit, so yeah. The daily level farmer? I don't know what you mean by that, but I assume that when people talk about level farming, they're talking about Split 72. Because Split 72 has like a bajillion crater points. That's who I'm assuming we're talking about here. Yeah, so like right here, honestly. Like we could make this tighter, right? Surely. Right? Surely, of course, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I want to learn the level and see what parts of the level I think are easier than the rest. I want to learn this level and see what parts of this level I think could afford to be buffed a little bit. Is this a solid block? I'm so confused. Maybe it is a solid block, but I'm just getting between it. I don't know how much of a difference that would make since it seems to be a hold. It's actually not a full-on hold. Like, if you hold... Oh, wait, hold on. I swear to God, I think it depends... Okay, it depends when you start holding, I guess. If you get really high up... Like, if you hit the... slope like up here, then it's a hold, but if you hit it down here, then it's not a hold. Plus, I actually don't know if you can... Hold on. Interesting. Hold on, wait a minute. It might be peak. That's so funny. Yeah, I get the vibe this is, like, maybe unintentional. So maybe I'll just put another, I'll just put another saw blade here, because I think that's probably a bug. / skip that shouldn't be a thing. Because then it takes away from the awesome triple spike at the end. Yeah, freaking Secret Way. Secret Way at like 90-something%. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Is that way supposed to be missing a D? I don't think it's missing a D block. I think it's that I think these are solid. Yeah, I think there's a gap here. I think this isn't a solid block. I don't know if it's supposed to be. It probably is, right? You'd imagine, right? Yeah, because there's D blocks here. But what block here is like the solid block? What object is this? I cannot figure this out. Okay, I'm just gonna put a block here because I feel like this is supposed to have a block. Makes it a little easy, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm just gonna learn the level and see what parts are very easy and what parts are fine as they are. I'm sure the level is balanced enough, but I need to make it a little bit harder balanced. Yeah. How long do you reckon this will take you? Not very long, probably. I mean, I don't intend to verify it today because I feel like I should probably verify it at a time when the creator is, like, online and around. That way they can, like, upload it instantly. So we'll see how they feel about the changes that I make. Hold on. I'm trying to, like, get a low entry here. Or I guess Oh, I see the issue. Okay, so if you get a high entry, then you're just guaranteed to die. Half block down should fix that, though. I think that fixes it. Yeah, you can hit it as high as you want now, and you're good. Alright, let's move back and see what we can do. Is there anything we could do with that ball part? Unsure. I was thinking about making... I was thinking about maybe a big spike. Like, maybe make this a big spike. Let's toggle this start position off. I feel like we still have a lot of leeway here, but maybe that's fine. I feel like making this a big spike would be kind of annoying. Especially because you're just coming off of a slope. Are there big saw blades in this style? I don't even know if they have big saw blades I can copy from. I mean, they have these, but these don't look the same. Can we make this a big spike? That doesn't really add a whole lot, but it makes... Or I could make this a big spike, maybe. That would actually probably add to the difficulty. But let me see if that's cringe. Nah, that's not that bad. I feel like this platform is too open. Like this one right here, I feel like you have a lot of room. Why don't they have... I feel like they gotta have a big saw blade in this style, right? There's no way. Oh! Victory! I found one. Yeah, let's try that on for size. That looks kind of silly, but maybe it'll work. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't, like, make it that much harder, but I think it's nice. The dash orbs definitely aren't very hard, but I feel like, because if I make these big spikes, and this becomes, like, a 1 block, and that seems a little too mean, I guess I could make, like, I could make these big spikes, or, actually, you know what, I could just move this entire structure up by a little bit. Like 1, 2, 3. Like that. And maybe same thing with this structure. Can you buffer it? I don't know. I assume not. I mean, I guess you can kind of buffer this, but like that kind of depends on where you jump from. Yeah, you definitely can't buffer that. Is it weird that is it, okay, I feel like the first dash orb is still really easy. I almost feel like the second dash orb is a little too mean. Hold on. Oh, that's not that bad. I feel like I should have absolutely died to this spike right there, but I didn't. Maybe I'll move them apart by 1 thing. Down 1. Down 1. It's probably fair. I don't want to buff this anymore. I feel like that's comfortable enough where it is. In the first dash orb, would it be good to make some of the spikes big spikes? I'd have to move this back down, I think. And I feel like I'd rather keep them all the same level. That way you can kind of eyeball it better. Because if I made this, like, middle one a big spike or something, then I'd have to move, like, this, like, down more. I think that's fine. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, wait, what is even going on here? Oh, okay, that's not really a skip. You die. Okay. Yeah, this is very sync based. Hello, this is the real Sdslayer. No, this is Patrick. You have a better best than Vortrox? I'm assuming you mean hardest. The chain clicks. You mean like these like the swing copter clicks? Like these clicks? Those are very synced clicks, yeah. Okay. You can skip that tiny wave by going up. I guess you can, but... Should I patch that? I guess I probably should, right? Because I feel like it's honestly a little bit easier. But yeah, it's definitely easier. So I should patch that out. know how I want to go about this while also maintaining their deco style, though. Something like that, maybe. You might still be able to slip through here, but I think that's a lot harder than doing the regular route now. Yo, SD, what do you estimate the difficulty of your solo stream will be? It looks really fun. It might beat it when it come out. I'm not 100% sure. I've had very mixed results from all my playtesters and where they think it'll place. I think it'll place like 800s all rated list. I think it's definitely easier than Bloodbath, but oh, you can just skip the spider entirely. I guess you can you? Hold on, that's crazy. Hold on, I need to try that. Oh, you sure can. Okay, well, there's invisible floor here, so you can't get out of the level. Oh yeah, that's that's a swag route, all right. Yeah, I guess I should probably make it so you can't do that. Or at least make it a lot harder too. I guess I could put an invisible spider portal here. What if I did that? I just put like a gigantic spider portal here and it's just invisible. Yeah, I think that works about right. I thought you did not take verifications. I am down to verify levels if they're like actual serious projects. Like I get people in my comments that are like, "Hey, I'm making a buff version of problematic Sdslayer. Can you verify it?" And it's like I'm not really I don't really think I want to do that. Okay, there you go. Yeah, how do you like that one, buddy? Swag route this. Okay, should I try to make this not a buffer? Because right now you can instantly hold out of these pads, and... But I could make it so you have to wait a little bit and then jump in. Oh yeah, I want to try, I could try to make these clicks tighter. I low-key got sidetracked because of the freaking secret way. Okay. We could hit this. That'd be kind of devious. This saw blade does a fine job. We could probably move this saw blade up and over a little bit. What does entry extreme mean? It means that in regards to extreme demons, this is like one of the easier ones. Let's see how hard that is. Buff this to list demon? I don't know about that one. Oh, these are freaking layered weirdly. Okay, I can't really put it behind because it's got blending on it. Well, let's see how difficult that is. W run. Could remove the big spike, nobody going up there. I only have it there so it looks better, because I feel like this looks kind of awkward with this big gap. It'll be an awkward leg click? I mean, it goes with the music. Yeah, like, that's completely synced how it is. TS3, bro. TS3, bro. TS so 3. Oh my god. Awkward. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the thing. I may as well just make buffs, and if there's any buffs that Chloe doesn't want, then it'll just make the level easier for me, because I'm freaking working with them. The fact that I can do this part, like, pretty consistently makes me feel like I need to buff more things, though. Because, like, here's the thing. This level, I made this level, right? Like, this is literally my level. This is literally my level. I've been working on this level for so long. Like, I can't do the whole... Like, I can't do big chunks of it every single attempt. So, like, I'm pretty confident this is extreme, you know? Because I can't do this every attempt. You know? Is this like an 800, 900 already list sync level? This is... Hello? Where did my copy go? There it is. No, I wouldn't say this is 800 and 900. My goal is to get this up. If it's not already there, my goal is to get this level up to like 1200s already list. Because if it's 1200s, that's like pretty safe. You know, I feel like levels in the 1300s are kind of at risk of being demoted. You worried whether this is extreme or not is gonna be really funny when it places 200. Nah, bro. This level is low-key easier than Gangnam Style, bro. I'm telling you. We are not bringing that back up. Yeah, sorry. I wouldn't want to reopen healing wounds. I bet you're still reeling from that brutal loss you took. By the way, I've been running into an issue at this level where I have an idea for the ending. I want it to be like a nature themed. And I was going to use these cool dirt block looking things, but there's just no edge blocks for these, by the way. Like, there's no way for me to cap off this kind of block design. It's so irritating. Like, why did RobTop do this, bro? Like, there's no edge here. There's no edge blocks here. It's annoying, bro. Yeah, and I made some clouds out of a couple of particle blocks. Maybe I'm just experiencing, like, RGB Victor bias or something. Because, like, maybe I'm, like, I've spent the last month playing nothing but top 300 levels, that everything below that is, like, really easy to me now. Exclamation point command. I should make that a command. Yeah, I don't know. You went from really old levels to a 2.2 sync easy extreme. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This level might be better than Erebus. Okay, hold on. Where are there opportunities for buffing? So I've already decided I'm not gonna buff that click. I could buff this click, but that would look kind of weird if it was two big spikes. I could maybe buff this black orb by, like, moving this structure over, like, a half step. That's probably too much. Maybe, like, a quarter step. I was thinking about buffing this wave, but I feel like that's too mean. Half space the spike structure after the yellow portal black orb. Oh, like this? Like this? That looks a little bit weird. I might, maybe a quarter step. Other way? I feel like half spacing it like, I feel like that doesn't really make it harder though. Or you mean like vertically? Quick question, when are we doing the coin thing you told us about? I mean, just whenever I feel like doing more coin reviews. I don't think this really makes it that much harder, but I guess I could do this. Well, I mean, what do you mean? You said, like, I did it this way, and you said other way, and that means this to me, but that click, that's really easy, so I mean, I don't know if... I mean, I suppose half-stepping it up does make it harder technically, but this is still, like, a super open click. We could put a saw blade, like, here, or something, maybe. That doesn't really make it much harder, though. It kind of just makes it look harder. I'm talking about the jump after it, not the black orb. Oh, this? Well, yeah, I'm saying that moving this structure over doesn't really make that any harder. Because what I'm saying is, like, I could do this, but I think that this jump just looks ugly with two full spikes. Could move this structure up a little bit, maybe. Is this what Zoink felt like when he freaking made Orbit a top 1? Boy, you just got done with Sonic Wave, bro. I could put a spike over here as well. That way it's a little bit more of a strict timing with that spider orb. Also, I'm low-key putting blocks here. The saw blade gets in the way of their decoration, though. Because their saw blade design has, like, these extra decorations on the outside, it feels like it's really hard to put them too close to anything without it looking really bad. Green orb, maybe. Yeah, I didn't hit this green orb in my playtest run, so I don't know if buffing this is, like, a valid thing that I could do. Did I die? Oh, I definitely didn't die. The heck? Dang, you got leeway for days with this click. Can't tell if I died at all in that practice. I might have low-key died in the wave. I can't tell. I could try to extend this structure by a block, but I don't really know how to mess with their decoration enough to do that. Because it'd be like that. And they've got like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel confident enough in my abilities to mess with other people's stuff. Okay, okay, we're dying. Free. Just beat it already, bro. It's not that hard. Yes, that's the problem. It's not that hard. That's the problem. Now you're getting it. You actually just solved it, bro. That's literally the issue. All right, well, we can probably move back because we still have like over half the level to go. What is going on here? I feel like I'm low-key at the end of local verifier buffs level because it is too free. Look, bro, if I was approached with this level and said, hey, this is a mid to high-end insane demon, verify this, I'd be like, okay, sure. Are you buffing it or making it easier? Oh, I'm buffing it, bro. Dude, I'm literally like, I'm gonna forget all the buffs. So I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to make one of those like buffed versus original like showcases and send it to Chloe, where it's like the red is like the buffed and like you can see the differences. This part is actually kind of beating me up. I do, yeah, no, I have a backup copy here. Okay, now I know how to make you beat insane demons. You just have to verify them. Yeah, bro, because then it's like, then it's cool, you know? Then it's like cool if like I'm like the one beating the level, like I'm the one verifying it for the first time, you know? Okay, I think we're good on that start pause. Okay, so this is supposed to be a quad speed. Okay. You have to be wary though, Try. If you give me an insane demon to verify, I might just make it an extreme demon. verifying extreme demons is just cool to me because it's like, not only am I adding to my extreme, like, count, but, like, I'm also, like, helping a new one be, like, on the servers, you know? Okay, so this is, like, the entire part I just did. I freaking died here because this UFO spam is actually impossible, but... I actually felt like these clicks were actually pretty reasonable as they were already. These ones, at least. Because this is also a timing. I did see there seemed to be a way to fall out of the world, though, so I'm gonna put a saw blade over here so you can't do... I think it's if you... Yeah, it's if you, like, miss this green orb, you can just, like, fall out of the world. Okay, these saw blades are not linked objects for some reason. You'll be an all raidless publisher. Woohoo! Yeah, verifying is awesome. Exactly, exactly. Full spike, the UFO graph portal clicks. Oh, like these? I could do that. It's, man, why, bro? Why are these not freaking... Who freaking didn't make these linked objects, bro? I need to throw hands. What the? They have, like, weird outlines? What, bro? Why? Okay. I can't even scale it up. Oh my god. Okay, this is where my buffing starts to really get the best of me. Okay, I think that's good. Right? I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna make this a linked object so it's nice and easy to select. What the hell? What? Why are these here? These aren't a thing anywhere. Bro. I literally don't even see the point of... I literally don't even see the point of those decorations, bro. I feel like they're not anywhere. Yo, Surfire G, thank you for the raid, bro. Hope your stream was good and cool. Yeah, I'm not really seeing... Is it these? Is it like the red-green look? No, because that's on my icon too. That's a shader. I have no clue what those objects are. I'm just gonna choose to ignore them. I'm verifying my stream, so I thought rating you was fitting. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, this is not my level, it is somebody else's level, but I'm out here trying to zoink buff it because I did a practice run a couple days ago when everyone was saying it was insane demon. So I'm making sure that's not true. Yeah, I think I could maybe... Surely I could buff this, right? Surely. It's not that hard. Let's just make that a big spike. Why is that one of the... Why is that one segment of the lines different color? Interesting. It's only an editor issue? Oh, okay. I didn't even see what you were talking about. You know what? I am dying to this jump a lot, but maybe that's okay. Why is this called Marching Band? I don't know. I didn't make the level. These clicks are actually deceivingly difficult, but that's good. Because it means I don't have to try and modify them at all, which is good because I don't think I'd be able to because they have weird decoration. Top 10 interesting bugs, bro. I really just have to trust that they did bug fixing. Okay, yeah, no, there's a big, okay, yeah. There's a big spike wall here. Although, we could move that spike wall to be under this structure as well. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Thank you for the suggestion. I don't really do intro suggestions, though. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out how you actually play this part. Okay, well, the first step is we have to move our start pause up, like, a block, so... Actually, hold on, is the speed right? I don't... What speed are we here? We're triple speed. I feel like that should be more than enough distance to reach that dash orbit triple speed. Dude, this frickin' Vortrox time extreme timing, bro. Wait, I'm goated. Can you go anywhere with this? No, you can't. I mean, I guess there's no harm in leaving that, I guess, because you literally can't do anything with it, so... Sdslayer. What's up, Big Z? Can I call you that? Are we close like that? Bro, this level might still be too easy. Yes, bro. What do you mean, why is that my death sound, bro? That's always my death sound. My death sound stays as the bonk, the cartoon bonk. Okay, I don't think I can really buff this part, because I can't even really tell what's going on here. This part has the weird decoration, so I can't really do anything here. Every time people say Vortrox is gonna raid you, I feel like I have to suspend my disbelief, because I know he does sometimes, but he could easily change his mind and be like, oh, you know, actually, King Samelot is live. Oh, never mind. What's up, Vortrox? Hey, bro. Thanks for the raid, Vortrox. Hey, Vortrox, what's up, bro? Woohoo! No, the raid spoilers, bro. Dude, Vortrux's fans are just they're too excited. And so am I don't blame them. Zoink raid! Dude, I wish Zoink would raid me, but I don't think Zoink likes me. He just uses me to play Bed Wars. Well, thanks, Vortrux. I presume Vortrux isn't actually here, because he usually has to, like, go do stuff, but... Did he get any good Cycles X progress? Crazy how me and Vortrux rated Sdslayer. That's so true, actually. That's so true. 4 runs. Sheesh! I cannot believe it's only a matter of time until he unleashes Cycles X on the world. Yeah, this level's called Marching Band. I played a little bit of it on stream like 2 days ago. Oh, he got 20. Wow. I did a practice run of this on stream like 2 days ago, and everybody in the chat said this is insane demon, so I'm buffing it to make sure it's an extreme demon. I don't know if you guys remember when Vortrux did that stream verifying that level called Fallen Horizon, but this is by the same person that made that level. So it's pretty cool. There's not really a way I can buff this part. The ship is all buffers, so... Yeah, there's like not really any way I could make this a harder part, I feel like. Cycles X is definitely too hard. It's gonna be, dude, it's gonna be a sad day when Vortrux verifies Cycles X, because he's gonna have a harder hardest than me. Probably. I'm almost positive. If Time Extreme isn't harder than Shutdown, Cycles X definitely is, so it's gonna be unfortunate. Okay. My friend told me to make an extreme demon. What should be the main game mode or theme be? I think swing copter. Make a swing copter extreme demon. Let's see if you can make a good swing copter level. If you lock in, I think you could do Nabil Let Go before he verifies. That is probably true. I probably could. Although, to be fair, even after he beats Cycles X, I still have, while he's playing Sonic Wave, to catch back up. Okay, hold on. Okay. Any opportunities here for buffing? Not really. I could make this a big spike, maybe. Yeah, I feel like that's something maybe. I could make this a big spike. I'm gonna go make beef and broccoli. Have a good stream. Thanks, bro. You enjoy that. Dude, Vortrux gonna raid me? Oh my god. Vortrux is trying to reach for the stars this year. Cycles X, then Sonic Wave, then Bloodlust. Oh god. Well, Nabil Let Go is harder than Bloodlust, luckily. So, if I can beat Nabil Let Go before he beats Bloodlust, then I'll be in good shape. I could probably do this, right? Oh, no, yeah, never mind. Okay, I would have died there. I could probably do this, though, right? Make you have to click in this spot. That seems a little bit hard, but we'll see how it plays. What about this? Absolutely not. Okay, wait. Seeing an opportunity here as well. That's fine. Okay. That's a couple of buffs. Let's see how hard that is. I can't make the last part a boss fight, unfortunately. Dude, the average GD YouTuber skill level is rising too quick. It's not fair. It's fine, bro. We're gonna get you up there when we race base cave. I keep wanting to say down base. I don't know why. I see. Okay, we got an allegiance attempt. Give me 1 second. I feel like one of these spikes did not move away properly. Yeah, wait. Why? Why are you lagging behind, you freaking noob? I hope you enjoy base cave so much. Yeah, I mean, probably not, but it'll be fun if I'm racing it, bro. I'm gonna be so real. Astral Divinity is the same difficulty, and I'm finding it hard. I think I'm doomed from the start. Didn't you just get like 91 or something, bro? Come on, bro. You got this. I don't know if you're planning on streaming today, bro, but you got it the next time you stream, surely. How many streams into Astral are you? Like 4 or 5? Look, bro, I beat... I somehow beat every single RGB level on the 5th stream. So, whatever stream is your 5th stream, you're gonna beat it. Whoops. I've literally, dude, the last like 8 allegiance attempts I've messed up in that specific part, bro. I'm gonna stream today. It'll be stream 5. I'll take those odds. Yes, you're gonna do it, bro. Plus, honestly, look on the bright side, bro. Even on the lower end of GD YouTuber skill, you'll always be able to take solace in people like Colin, bro. I don't know if Colin ever intends to freaking beat an Extreme Demon. Why? Why are you doing this? Go up with your friends, bro. Hello? Oh, they're probably in a different group. Hold on. 178. 844? No, these are in the same group. Hello? Is he stupid? I hate... Bro. This stupid spike, bro. Okay, it isn't linked. You're right. But does that make a difference? What? I thought linking only actually did stuff in the editor. I didn't think it made a difference in the level. Okay, well, I see. There's another freaking spike that isn't getting out of the way because it's not linked. Dude, what? I thought linking was, like, only a thing that mattered, like, in the editor, bro. Why? Okay, there we go. Does for area triggers. Oh, unlink the small one, it's funny? No, bro. The small one being unlinked looks so stupid, bro. Also, I just realized I haven't been recording this whole time, and I've been meaning to. I'll just download the stream VOD, I guess. I don't know how you live stream so much, I would go insane. Honestly, my biggest demotivation with streaming used to be the fact that I just didn't have many ideas, but now that I've actually got, now that I actually get some viewers streaming extremes, like, I got all the motivation in the world. Because, like, I want to beat these levels anyways, you know? Told bro to stream Sonic Wave Rebirth. Dude, Sonic Wave Rebirth is not fun to stream. You know why? You know frickin' why, dude? Because if you thought that Sonic Wave was some BS, check this out. Check out something that I discovered about Sonic Wave Rebirth. You see that pink orb click? It's pretty bad in Sonic Wave. Not a fan of it in Sonic Wave one bit, frankly. Look what they did to it in Sonic Wave Rebirth. They moved the saw blade, like, so far over to the left, bro. Like, it's so much worse in this level, and I don't know why. That's not easier. You're stupid. You're stupid and dumb. What? You're actually stupid. This is Sonic Wave Rebirth. This is Sonic Wave. You're actually dumb. You're actually stupid. You're actually dumb. Bro really looked at this click, and he was like, actually, this is easier. This is actually easier. This is easier than the original. Duh, this is easier, I think. Yeah, listen to how you sound. Because that's what you sound like. Literally Red World Rebirth type buff, bro. Like, literally, that's literally something that Red World Rebirth would do. And that's why Red World Rebirth is a bad level. Can you say hi, Sammy, pretty please? Well, there you go. Do you think it deserves the one spot higher placement? Yes, because it's the exact same gameplay, except slightly harder. There's like 3 clicks in the entire level that are buffed. And also, they removed the swag route in the cube part. Like, they removed the swag route in this part, so I have to actually hit, like, almost all the orbs. Yeah, like, I have to hit these orbs now, and it sucks. That's what he sounds like. That is what he sounds like, bruh. Are you hearing him? That's what he freaking sounds like, this chud. Dude, I have to press 2 extra pink orbs. I mean, it's not just the pink orbs, bro. Like, I have to press multiple extra orbs because of that. Let's see. Let's try that one on for size. Ooh, awkward. I just joined the stream and I thought you were verifying Sonic Rebirth. Sonic Wave Rebirth, like, yeah, it hasn't been verified. Guys, I'm verifying Sonic Wave Rebirth. I'm really sorry about that, actually. Alright, previous start pause. Now we're back to the part with the meow synth. Okay, I'm assuming Smart Start Pause did not work here. Yeah, we're supposed to be like... I can't even tell what speed this is. Is this triple or quad? Is this triple or quad speed? I can't tell. My gut says triple, but I want to make sure. Man, is this much of the level really 1 speed? That's crazy. Okay, yeah, there's a speed portal. Yeah, okay, this is triple. Thank you so much, Smart Star Pause. I love you. Oh, never mind. I have Smart Star Pause off, apparently. That is maybe my fault, then. Sonic's Sdslayer, bro. True! Oh yeah, I need to fix that, because that happened to me on my initial practice run, and I feel like it probably shouldn't be able to. I don't really know how I'd fix that, though. Maybe some force blocks, bro. Oh yeah, I'm a freaking professional. Okay, well I need to get like a really low transition. Okay, those didn't push me back up. They slowed my descent. Maybe it has to be above 1, like 1.5. Why you buff level? So it's an extreme. Like, you can blame everybody in the chat. They were saying, this is an insane demon. I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do something about that then. Okay. So that's kind of the... That's not exactly what I wanted. Bruh, like, what? I don't know if adding a block will work, because I don't know if there's, like... I didn't think it was hard demon. I thought this was entry extreme. Everybody in my chat was like, this is an insane demon. I was like, okay, I guess I have to buff it then. So I asked Chloe, I was like, so... Because it's actually funny, like, Chloe, when Chloe gave me the level, she was like... by the way, this is like a pretty low-end extreme, so please, like, try not to nerf it too much. And then everybody was saying, like, this is an insane demon. So I was like, okay. And then I DM'd Chloe and I was like, so how do you feel about nerf or buffing the level, actually? Okay, yeah, I'll add a freaking teleport aligner because this level needs it. Add the speed change. I guess I could do that. Well, no, I'll add it like right after, because I'm pretty sure if you let go here, I think you should die. Like if you let go too early, but if you hold all the way in, you should be like guaranteed safe. Yeah, like that's... Okay, yeah, we live. There you go. Or maybe I should put it after the transition, right? After, like, the white, like, things cover the screen. Why do you need gravity portals? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if anybody is in the chat confused about what I'm doing, I feel like I do need to clarify. This is not my level. So, like, I can't just remove their gravity portals. Did you ever check that wave spam skip? Where? What part? This level is joy-pilled and happy coded. It very much is. Yeah, if you missed what's going on, Bobsy, I'm trying to buff this level a little bit because everybody, when I practiced it like a couple days ago, said it was insane demon, so I'm trying to make sure it's an extreme now. Before the solid color black blocks part, that tiny wave spam. Oh, this? this part? This... Or you mean this one? It looks like there is a teleport thing here. And there's also like a gigantic invisible portal, so I don't think you can get out of this one. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I can really make these clicks any harder. These clicks feel like they're already pretty solid. Yeah, because like this is a pretty tight shave anyways. Like I feel like I'm getting a freaking haircut from these clicks already. I mean, I guess this blue orb is pretty free. Like it's kind of impossible to die there. But other than that, honestly, I feel like this part is kind of good already. I could technically buff this one, and just put like another spike here and here maybe, but that's kind of the only buff I can think of. That is all I can think of. Why is it only BQI talking? He has a quota. If he doesn't send at least 10,000 messages per stream, he gets unmodded. Yo, Canon
Hi.
2.0 K4D, thank you for the 199. Okay, I definitely think there's potential here, because a lot of these clicks feel very open. No, I just have nothing better to do at 7 PM on a Tuesday. Okay, let's see what this part is looking like. Okay, I might have played a little bit too much. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like these clicks feel pretty lenient. I'll add a spike there, even though it doesn't really make the level any harder. Put a spike there. I could probably move these up a little bit. Oh, there's a freaking glow in
What's
them.
this level called?
Canon 2.0 K4D with the $4.99. Thank you for the donation. It's called Marching Band. It is a very neat level. It's very joy-pilled. And I like it. probably make this a big spike. Maybe. I think this wave part's probably fine. I could honestly probably put another spike here. I'm just gonna kind of go silly with some of these buffs, and like I'm fully expecting Chloe to watch this and say some of these and see some of these and be like, I think this is a little too much. I am trying to be balanced with them, but you know. Chloe's watching in horror, dude, never letting SD verify ever again. Look, I'm going to mention this in the Discord message. I'm going to say, like, I maybe buffed, you know, I tried to buff quite a few things. If there's any buffs that you really don't, like you explicitly don't like, let me know. I'll undo them. But I really wanted to make sure this was an extreme demon. Yeah, how do we feel now, guys? Are we thinking that this might be an extreme demon, or are we still feeling insane demon?
What is your favorite game mode?
You're the 199. Cube or ball, maybe. I still don't think I'm wave carried, so I don't really like the wave that crazy much. I'm not quite Vortrox, bro. I'm not freaking super buffing this. I turned it into a guard demon. I did beat Sonic Wave. Downgrade to a 9-star. Nice job, genius. Man, I can't do anything right. Okay, that's actually incredibly easy. I just basically sight read that. Okay, well, I died here, but... I could add a spike here, but that wouldn't really add any difficulty. That click is probably fine. I could probably move that down a teeny bit. Yeah, that's probably good. I could make this a full spike, but I'm pretty sure that... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, it's not off the table. I thought that the idea was that these are, like, they all have tiny spikes on them, but nope. That one had a big spike on it, so this is fair game, I think. Okay. That's probably good enough already. God, this is just too easy. Have you tried adding more spikes? Working on it, bro. I'm just so freaking good at GD, dude. Like, even with all these buffs, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if I send this to Chloe and she's like, yep, all these buffs are fine, I feel like I'm low-key still verifying this in, like, one day, honestly. It'll probably... We'll see. Yo, Can 2.0, thank you for the $4.99. Alright, let's move back a start pause while you're still practicing the level. I mean, I know I'm still technically practicing it, but... I mean, I didn't intend to verify it today one way or another, because I need to make sure that Chloe's okay with these buffs. What the hell is that? Okay, there we go. That I don't know why that happened in the... This is gonna be like monitoring? No, bro, this is gonna be harder than monitoring. Dude, monitoring actually would be a hard demon if it's synced properly. It's only insane because it doesn't sync. I don't understand why that's happening. Okay, well, we can just ignore that, I guess. It's pretty tight. And I could move this down a little bit. Yeah, I added a system. It was very, very annoying, but now the ledge list technically has a legacy, quote unquote. Even though the legacy list levels just like aren't displayed anywhere, but it has it now. This looks learny. I don't know. I mean, learny, maybe it'll take you like an hour to learn it or something, but I don't think it's that bad. Could extend this platform by a little bit, I suppose. I could make this a big spike, maybe. Hi, I'm new and sub to you. Yo, dub. I added straight copter. Oh god, straight swing copter. Yo, does this level have 2.2 ship? Ooh, awkward. Wait, what? It low-key feels like old ship. I don't know, whatever. Do you be reading the message channels in your server? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I lurk. What'd you think of Yada? It was good. I think Yada's my favorite of the three. Sonic Wave is second, and Erebus is like 8th.
What's your hardest demon?
Hold on, I'm locked in. Awkward. Thank you for the $4.99. My hardest is Shutdown by OliSW. My little hunch that Canada's not using their money to donate. No, of course he is, bro. You don't think that my viewers have money? What are you trying to say? You think my viewers are poor? Man, can we all... I think we need to flog you. What does that mean? That means to whip someone, right? Yeah, beat someone with a whip or stick as punishment. Gotcha. Just making sure. Just watched some of the interview between you and Secret Way. This was interesting. I had a good time talking. It's not flog, it's F-L-O-G, you freaking noob. And now, what is up with this mass of decoration blocks? What is going on?
Hope you verify this.
Thank you for that 199. Thank you. This all goes against the woke agenda. Yeah, something like that, bro. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, there you go. You guys have to hit. It's like an intentionally late click. I see, I see. I'm really confused as to what this mass is, bro. Like, what is any of this, bro? What? It's from this stuff. Why is this stuff all the way over here for some reason, bro? I did not make this. Is this harder than crowd control? Probably not. Crowd control low-key sucks, though, so... I mean, it's an okay level, I guess. I didn't have a great time with it. I think I died to the ending of crowd control like twice, and it made me sad and a little bit mad. Is that too hard? Probably not, right? I don't think so. Okay, that doesn't really add any difficulty, so I'm not going to bother with that. Maybe beat Grief before Doggy. True! You're my favorite GD creator. You made me want to play GD. Yo, thank you! I appreciate it. I'm trying to freaking look at one of the buffs I made to see if it like works with the other deco. Okay, never mind. It doesn't have a transition. Cool. Okay, I think that all looks good. I think this is definitely a little bit harder in the beginning. When will you kidnap Drain for a mod request stream again? I don't know, dude. Yo, Canon 2.0 with a 10, bro.
What is your favorite Rob Top level?
It's probably Finger Dash or Dash in terms of song, but it's Finger Dash or Hexagon Force, sorry, in terms of decoration, it's Finger Dash or Dash. It's Finger Dash or Hexagon Force in terms of song. I feel like this part, maybe it's just because of the start pause, but I feel like this part's not syncing as well. So this part's definitely a little bit harder for me. That's okay. Okay, let's move back again. Okay, we might be able to buff some of the spikes here a little bit. Okay. This level will challenge your wave skills. Dash through the saw quarters as your little icon scurries to the finish line. What an interesting sentence. Okay, well, we didn't get the first half because the freaking editor trail thing only goes so long. Could we buff this? Ooh, that is kind of a mean buff. That might be a little too hard. I don't know. I don't know about this. We could replace it with one of those, but I don't know if they want to try and keep the flat spike. No, I mean, they've got, like... They have, you know, these kinds of spikes, because I literally just took from one of those platforms. So maybe this will be fine. They've definitely been merging the half and, like, small spikes together a lot, so I'm sure that that's fine. Bunnies and non-bunnies. I'm sewing. Dude, the only kind of sewing that I do is after I reap. Man, is there a reason that this is not linked? Dude, I don't know, like, somebody is building in this collab that just freaking hates linking objects, and I don't know why. Okay. You should make the wave even more tight, bro. Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Dude, this is what I be on after I beat Sonic Wave, bro. I'm just like, alright, cool, there's a wave in this level. I need to make it impossible. This is actually the Zoink experience, bro. This is crazy. I really don't even know if you can hit this saw blade. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. It's probably not even worth keeping. Okay, that's... I guess I could try to do this part. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Huh? Where's the falling out of the world protection? What is killing me up here? Posture check for your knee. My knee is doing fine, bro.
My favorite levels is Clutterfunk, Blast, Processing, and Finger Dash.
Thanks for the $4.99. Clutterfunk is definitely a sleeper pick. I feel like you don't see many people talking about Clutterfunk being their favorite level. That's valid. Yeah, I will say, I'm not saying I agree that you're a child spending your parents' money, but if you are, I don't want you to get in trouble. So, I don't want your mom or dad to come home and realize that they're $50 short. So, Clutterfunk is a sleeper pick. It's definitely good though. Ooh, awkward. Okay, cool. We did that entire part. My favorite main level is the Fire Gauntlet. This dude be gassing up Magmatic Sanctuary, bro. Man, are we still triple speed right now? That is my actual sound effect, yes. Okay, this ship section is also very easy, but I think it's kind of meant to be. I don't really know if I can buff this part. This part's pretty short. Is the thing. Yeah. The only thing I could think of is to like add a spike here. But that doesn't really do much anyways, so I'm sorry. Is that not a hitbox? That sure isn't. That's literally decorative. That's insane. Yeah, like I could move this whole thing up, I guess, but I don't really see the point in that. Yeah, like I could do this, I guess. I feel like that doesn't really add very much difficulty, though, still. Like, I feel like this is still a pretty easy section. It does have weird swing copter gameplay in it, though, so it makes it, like, slightly learnier than the rest. Bro, these are individual freaking whole decorations. That's really funny. I could do that, I guess. Bowling Alley 11, bro. That's probably fine. I feel like the beginning of the level was kind of already harder than the end, so it feels like it kind of makes sense to me that I'm not buffing the beginning as much. Wait, that's crazy. They did the freaking thing I did in my solo stream, too. That, like, one of my playtesters said they did not like at all. Freaking, dude, I swear to God, bro. My YouTube and YouTube chat crashes at least once per stream. It's really insane. This is also a pretty short section. We'll see about that. What about the first part here? That all seems fairly tight anyways, so I think that first part's actually good already. What about here? I feel like we could probably buff this part a little bit. It's taking every fiber in my being to not make this a full spike, because I know that would make this part a lot worse, probably. I think these clicks are hard enough. That's literally a Necropolis ball timing. Don't do that. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to, but it would be funny. That's all I'm saying. It'd be a little bit silly. I would giggle slightly. I think everything else in this part is pretty good. Let's see if I can still do it. Deleting half level and making it 4 times right would be hilarious. I mean, that is true. Okay, yep, that part's good. Let's move back a start pause again. Okay, we're almost to the beginning, I think. This is like the second to last start pause, I think. And I think we're double speed here. Okay, I don't know how much we're going to be able to change this part, because this part has cool decoration that I don't think I know how to mess with. It's a very whimsical song. And thank you, Smart Start Pause. Very freaking cool. Yeah, like I don't really think I know how I could make this harder. I mean, like I guess I could make like very small buffs here. Like I can make this a full spike. That doesn't make that much harder. I can't make this a big spike. Can't really make these big spikes. This part is really good. Like, it flows really well, but it's kind of about as hard as I could make it already. Can I make this a full spike? I could. I can make this a full spike too. What's the star rating? Impossible. Yeah, it's gonna be freaking. I'm gonna make the first. This is gonna be the first 11-star demon, classic demon, because it's just gonna be that hard. Yeah, okay. I think that part's good enough now. I'm freaking analyzing, bro. All right, let's get back, and yep, this is the beginning of the level. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna record a macro of the level, and then that's gonna be the whole stream. And I'm gonna send this off to Chloe after the stream, and I'm gonna wait for her to tell me whether I should die or not. So oh, that's it. Okay, we're already here.
Sdslayer, are you a top 650 player?
Thanks for the 199, bro. I don't know. I maybe. I guess I'd have to know how many people have beaten Shutdown or something harder than Shutdown. Probably not, honestly. I'm probably like top 2,000 or something, maybe, but yeah, I don't know about 650. Honestly, this first part might kind of be fine already. It's relatively precise as it is. I don't really know if I want to buff this at all, so this might be good. All right, well, let's record a freaking macro. It's beautiful, really. Love hearing that sound. We love the conch, bro. Oh, I flip between frames off. That's crazy. Alright, lovely. Alright, I'm gonna save that recording, that macro, and I'm gonna record a comparison. I'm literally gonna make like those, you know, like those comparison videos, where they have like the red and blue. I'm literally about to record one of those and make it and do like the comparison because I think it'll be funny. I'm literally about to look up the video that's like how I make comparisons by like that one guy who like does them.
What is your favorite GD creator?
Yo, thank you for the $1.99. Favorite GD creator? Ooh, I don't know. Like level creator? I'm not really sure exactly. I don't know. I mean, I think I voted Vegtam in the GD awards. I don't know if Vegtam is like my favorite GD creator though. I'm not sure. Well, there you go. Very cool. I'm gonna like upload an unlisted copy of this so I don't lose it on accident. And yeah, shorter stream. Let's do our ending allegiance attempt, and I'll probably just call it there because I need to go and edit a video that I want to have out by tomorrow. Wait, how long have I been live for? I need to see the time. That doesn't count because I didn't get to 35. I've been live for an hour and 53 minutes. Okay, I need to be live for 7 more minutes. Sorry, I need to be live for 7 more minutes. I gotta cross 2 hours. That way it's like a real stream. If it's not 2 hours, then it's like, did I even stream? I guess I could play the freaking buffed level, bro. Do some practice runs or something. Ooh, 72, that's fair. Alright, well, that's our ending allegiance attempt. I guess I'm just gonna play this for like 5 more minutes, though. That way I can... You know what, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up... How do you do this? Okay, now go to the editor, select all objects, delete all details. Yeah, okay, naturally. Reset colors for all objects. Delete all details. Okay. Yeah, so he gets a freaking super empty object thing. Oh, interesting. So he actually just straight up layers the whole level on top of itself. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, I'll look into actually doing this after the stream. That'll be super boring if I do it right now. But... this part is hard. This wave looks a little hard. It might be. To be fair, I didn't even buff the wave that much. Like, most of the difficulty of the wave is, like, was all already in this level. What about show layout? Does show layout work? No, not really. Pull a zoink. I kind of have already. This level is very buffed compared to how it started off. Because hopefully it's actually an extreme demon now. Hopefully. You know? Let me see. Like, what if... buff... Let's see. You know, what are the steps here? Yeah, so we're going to select all objects and we're going to delete all of the details. That's what we want to do. And hopefully that works. This level only has 25 color channels? That's insane. Actually. Oh. Well, there goes the level. I'm trying to make a comparison level. I didn't know that you do this in GD. I thought you do this in, like, video editing software. That honestly might be easier. Do you think Canon 2.0 is a kid? Hard to say. Maybe, though. Could certainly be the case. Alright, before I end my stream, because I already did my Allegiance attempt, we're gonna do, like, one attempt on Sonic Wave Rebirth that doesn't die to the first yellow orb. Alright, so this is the one attempt. I'm gonna guess I don't even get to the ball. color me surprised. See, it's so much harder. You're wrong, bro. If I did this click in Sonic Wave, I would have lived. I guarantee it. Literally, if I did this click in Sonic Wave, would have lived. Guarantee it. 100% guarantee it. It's so funny that you say I'm wrong when it, like, I literally have objectively proved that I'm correct. Like, if you move an object to the left, and if you move an object to the left and up, it makes it closer to the pink orb, which makes it harder. Like, I'll make this click 100 times and verify it. That doesn't prove that it's easier than the one in regular Sonic Wave. That proves nothing. Okay, well, anyways, that's our one attempt. I did my allegiance attempt already. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go make my comparison level. You know what, you're wrong, and because I'm ending the stream, I'm timing you out. And I'll remod you later. Okay, thanks for coming. I hopefully won't stream tomorrow because I'm going to upload. So, yeah, I'm gonna go edit my video now. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow, hopefully. With a stream. Hopefully tomorrow with a video. Okay, goodbye.